floating with a girl should require a license because, I have asked a girl seated next to me on a plane. I'd felt my soul cringe a full second before the sound hits air. Yeah, she was 12C. I was seated 12A. The harm of the agents, the perfect fragile window of opportunity that I saw, and my brain trying to be a smooth operator, short circuits and spat out the only phrase left in the wreckage. So, where are you flying to? The second it left my lips, the cosmic absurdity of it all descended. A cool slow motion horror. We were in a metal tube 30,000 feet in the air, hurtling towards one specific dot or on a map. The destination was literally displayed on a screen 6 inches from her head. I didn't ask a question. I administered an IQ test, and I was failing it for both of us. Her eyes flicker, and I saw it. With her rapid internal calculation, I guess by now she was thinking, is this a trick? A philosophy major's idea of a deep cut? Is he asking about my soul's final destination? She's solving for X, where X is the hidden meaning behind the dumbest sentence ever spoken in the troposphere. There was silence. I offered a tight, pathetic smile that says, please forget I exist. I had pretended a sudden profound interest in the safety, perfect. I was now marinating in a stew of my own social failure. Breathing recycled air that tastes exclusively of regret. And for the next 3 hours, I simply, stared at the seat back in front of me, replaying the superior alternatives I could have used that now grow in my mind with the clarity of roast paradise. They really packed us in here. I could have commented this on a shared circumstance, or I always forget how small these traits are, relatable and human, or literally give just a nod and a smile, seem mysterious, and it's sufficient, But no, I went with the one question that answered itself. I didn't unlock a conversation. I performed a public audit of my own charisma, and I found a catastrophic deficit. So if she spent the rest of the flight convinced the man next to her is an alien who just learned English from airport signage, she's right. That's fair. This is why floating should require a license. And mine has just been permanently revoked somewhere over a troposphere.